Ishikawa Prefecture is located in the northern Hokuriku region of Japan. With its dense green forests and great waters, this region has grown a distinctively Japanese culture of coexisting with Mother Nature since ancient times. On November 14, 2011, world-renowned chefs landed at a local airport. Their purpose was to participate in Cook It Raw in Ishikawa. Only 15 chefs were specially invited to participate. This is the most hyped event in the world of modern cuisine, where the world's top chefs gathered in one place to cook dishes using local ingredients. In the 3 days until they completed their dishes, participating chefs traveled to local mountains and oceans to check Japanese ingredients with their own eyes and palates. On March 11th, 8 months prior to the event, northeastern Japan was devastated by an unprecedented earthquake. With these thoughts in mind, chefs competed against each other with special consideration for Japan. The entire world focused on the episode of Cook It Raw, which was held amidst Japan's recovery from the Great East Japan earthquake. Representing Japan was Chef Yoshihiro Narisawa. For this day, Narisawa prepared a special plate made of Japanese paper by a craftsman in Ishikawa. Narisawa showed an impressive display using Japanese paper. A shining example of cuisine. He used a burdock root soaked in canola oil as a candle and lit up his dishes. He reflected his gratitude toward Mother Nature and his condolences to the disaster victims in his dishes. In Japan, serving plates have always been cherished as an essential part of presenting foods. Ishikawa in particular is a region where traditional crafts blossomed. For tonight's dinner, 15 sets of craftsmen and chefs shared ideas to create serving platters for the chefs' cooking. The plates provided major inspiration to the chefs. What stood out the most at the dinner was a dish by French chef Mauro Colagreco. Bright, shiny oysters beached on a blue ocean represented the beautiful landscape and wealth from the rich sea.
Je veux que mes enfants ils puissent regarder la planète. J'espère que lui il puisse la voir et ses enfants ils puissent la voir comme nous on a eu la chance de la voir.
Swedish chef Magnus Nilsson displayed kinoko mushrooms, moss, and stones on magnolia leaves. This fun dish is reminiscent of a stroll through the forest. During the trip, chefs headed for the Japanese forests and local mountains and searched for ingredients like children on a treasure hunt.
Oh, it smells very good.
The forest gets richer when people get involved with nature. Japan's culture of protecting local mountains, born from farming villages, provided new discoveries for participating chefs. Spanish chef Albert Adrià, who supported the legendary Spanish restaurant El Bulli, is one of the most influential chefs in the industry. Adrià made a sardine dish with sauce made from nameko mushrooms. He says he reflected his gratitude for Japanese cuisine into this very Japanese-looking dish.
Toujours. Chaque jour, c'est une table comme ça. Tu peux pas trouver dans une autre place du monde.
The chefs felt Japan's rich nature in Ishikawa and the culinary culture born from Japan's centuries-long tradition. Precisely because of the tough times, they hope that this appeal will not be forgotten. The chefs plan to showcase Japanese people's pride and confidence in food through their dishes. The last dish of the night was presented by René Redzepi, chef and co-owner of the restaurant Noma in Denmark, who is considered the best in the world. Redzepi was inspired by Japanese sake that he encountered and fell in love with during the visit. He presented an ice cream dessert with rice crackers and sauce made of local Ishikawa sake. This dish represents his entire trip to Ishikawa.
All the things that's happened to Japan lately, to somehow try to help a bit and bring back some attention and, you know, talk positively. So it feels good, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What inspired the chef's creative ideas were Japan's traditional hospitality, or motenashi, Ishikawa's beautiful nature surrounded by mountains and the ocean, rich local ingredients, traditional craftsworks that displayed their foods, and sake rooted in the region. What they discovered in Ishikawa is the real Japan, where people and nature have coexisted for years.